All right, we welcome in Paul Pierce now, a man who is familiar with every bit of this, whether it's wearing the Celtic green or having to deal with what LeBron James can be. And I'll start with this guy, man. You've seen it up close. When he gets it cooking, when his back is quite literally against the wall, what is it you are dealing with?
Oh, man, he just never ceases to amaze you. You know that come Game 7, he's going to put on a classic sports performance. And it just seems like every time his back is against the wall with an elimination game or, you know, Kevin Love going down, he just steps up. And, you know, I feel like ever since Game 6 of 2012 in Boston, when he put on that virtuoso performance, he hasn't looked back from then. And ever since then, every year in the playoffs, he's given us some special performances with his back against the wall.
Brad Stevens has said throughout, Paul, his goal is to make it as hard as he can on LeBron, and we see his answer even when Boston is challenging everything he does. But we've also seen Boston be able to absorb LeBron's greatness and still win. So I presume the game plan will be, don't let him single-handedly beat us, and that has worked thus far. Do you think it can work again in Game 7 at home in Boston?
Well, definitely LeBron can single-handedly defeat you, but he needs help, and tonight he got that help. You know, with George Hill, with Jeff Green, those guys really stepping up tonight for him with the absence of Kevin Love. You know he's going to be huge. It's just you have to watch out for these other guys being key contributors. The game tonight was won in the trenches, I believe. You know LeBron was special. Of course, he got some help. But the offensive rebounds, that just can't help in there in the fourth quarter. You know, when Boston started to make a run, they can't have that happen when they get to Boston for Game 7.
Well, speaking of that building, that place, you know it well. How do you best explain and describe what the atmosphere is like and what it is worth, Paul? What it is worth to the home team for Game 7 for the Celtics?
Listen, Game 7 in Boston for a chance to go to the finals. This building is going to be rocking. This is going to be the biggest game in all of these guys' career. I mean, we have young players. They have young players, first, second year, third year players. Will they be up mentally? Will they not be wide-eyed to the moment? LeBron has been in these moments. That's the question you have to ask about these Celtics. I know they play well at home, but this is the biggest moment of their career that they have to answer come Sunday.
Yep, and with all due respect, going back to the black and white video from back in the day to guys like you, Paul, I don't care about those days in the Boston Celtics in Game 7. These guys haven't lost yet at home in the playoffs, and that's what will be most interesting to me. Can they continue that run? Always appreciate your time and your perspective, Paul. We'll talk again, all right?
Hey, thanks a lot.
All right, thank you. All right, just moments ago, we talked about Brad Stevens and his goal to make it as difficult as he can on LeBron James. After 46 from one of the greats of all time, Dave McMenamin asked Brad Stevens about James' performance.